years ago, I had seen a picture of Shipwreck Beach on Zakynthos Island, and it's a place I'd always wanted to go to. And finally, we had our very own sailboat, and we weren't very far away, so we decided to sail over there and see it, and it was absolutely amazing. The water was beautiful. The ship there's not a lot left anymore to it, but it was really cool, and we just had a lot of fun just sailing over there and checking it out. It was really cool. We made it to Shipwreck Beach. Wow. We wanted to go to the Blue Caves on Zakynthos, so we stopped in Agios, Nikolaos for a night on a mooring ball, and we were the only sailing boat there. And so we went into town to go for a supper, and we got in the dinghy, started going, and all of a sudden Addison goes, "We forgot our shoes," and so we all had to go back and grab our shoes. It's funny how you don't think of things like your shoes when you live on a boat. It was a cute enough little town. We had a wonderful supper there, and it was just a really great experience, and it was our first time on a mooring ball, so that was kind of cool too. Oh, I forgot my shoes. When the tourists would get off the boats from the caves, they would stop and take pictures of our sailboat because we were the only boat in the area. And so Cole started to feel like he might have been a little bit of a celebrity, so he decided to put a little bit of show on for them. And so he got out our paddleboard and went out there, and he started doing his, I guess, yoga moves. And it was pretty funny. They were just loving it. They were taking pictures of him, and he was having a blast. And then after that, all the kids jumped in the water and went for a swim in the beautiful blue water of Zakynthos. It was gorgeous. We went to the Blue Caves in our little tiny dinghy, and it was so much fun exploring all the little caves. I didn't know there would be that many of them, and going through the arches, and it was so pretty, and of course the water was crystal blue, and we just had so much fun. We decided to head down south to see if we could find any turtles on Zakynthos. There wasn't enough wind to sail, but we had a nice little drive down. We took the dinghy over to Cameo Island, where there's supposed to be turtles, and the island itself kind of looks like a turtle itself, and it was pretty cool. We seen, I think, 2 turtles, but they were pretty low down, and they swam pretty fast away, and we didn't want to chase them or anything. It wasn't the right time of year, maybe. But the island was pretty cool. The kids had fun just kind of running around and playing on it, and it was just a really pretty area. Hudson was really determined to try to find some turtles while we were there, though. So he put on his face mask and decided that he could just stick his face in the water while we drove slowly and see if he could find turtles, but he just seen some fish.
Quite a few larger fish, maybe this big. I didn't see any turtles.
We had anchored in Carey Bay that night, and the swells were the biggest we'd ever had. And all night we were just rocking back and forth. I don't think I slept very much, but we were safe, we held tight, so I think that was the most important thing. The next morning, we got up early and took our dinghy over to Cameo Island. If you ever look at pictures or anything of it, it looks so pretty. They've got this beautiful bridge that walks over there, and people do weddings there all the time. And when we got there, the bridge was down and the waves were crashing into it, and there were sea urchins everywhere. So we did get to kind of just dinghy around it, but we didn't get to go on.
I think we're almost there.
After Cameo Island, we decided to continue dinghying around, and we went to the other side of the Turtle Island. And there's the big cave over there too, so we went to check it out. And there's another area with more caves we were gonna go see, but the swells started just getting huge. And so we're like, okay, we better get back to our boat, and this is a good time to leave and probably go to Zakynthos because there's a big storm coming now. There was a huge storm coming, so we went to Zakynthos port, or Zante town, and stayed there. And I couldn't believe the difference. Where you anchor, or go stern to, it's pretty placid and stuff like that there. And then there's this little tiny road that separates you from the ocean. And the difference between the huge rolling waves and the wind out there compared to what we were experiencing parked was just amazing. I couldn't believe the protection we had there. We really enjoyed exploring Zante town. It's really charming and cute. The people were so friendly, and the kids just had so much fun finding cats to be friends with, and just exploring like all the churches and the historical things that we don't really see in Canada. And it was just really quaint and adorable. We ended up stopping at this really cute little cafe where there was a bunch of local old men sitting around playing backgammon. So we decided to go sit down, and the kids started playing a game of backgammon, and it wasn't long before they were included with the locals and stuff, and it was really cool. It was such a fun little afternoon.
We saw it was raining out, so we decided to hop outside and try showering. So we grabbed ourselves a purple bucket and poured it over ourselves and soaked up our hair. It was kinda cold, but it was a lot of fun.